or two once. But after I explain, I think you'll understand. Sometime back, I realized that my reflexes were not as sharp as they used to be, and neither was my eyesight. So I gradually cut back on the amount of driving I did. By last October, I hadn't driven on a freeway in months. I seldom drove outside of Simi Valley, and at night, the only places I ever drove were to my weekly Toastmasters meeting and an occasional event at my church. Then a friend who has showbiz connections got me an invitation to a Halloween party in Beverly Hills. Well, no matter how much night and freeway driving was involved, there was no way I was going to miss an opportunity like that, especially since I'd been told that some of my favorite movie stars would be there. So I went shopping for a costume. It wasn't as easy as I'd expected. Whenever I found something I liked, it didn't fit. If I found something that fit, I didn't like it. Then finally, a little out of the way second-hand shop, I came across a superhero costume consisting of a red bodysuit with an emblem I didn't recognize and matching goggles. I took it into the dressing room to try on. It fit like a second skin. I couldn't believe how comfortable it was. Then I decided I'd better test the goggles. They wouldn't fit over my glasses, and I needed to see, to find my way around, to appreciate my surroundings, and to recognize those movie stars. When I put them on, it was as though a light had been turned on in the dressing room. Everything was so sharp and clear. To test the distance vision, I stepped out of the dressing room and looked at the bookshelf on the far wall of the shop. To my amazement, I could read the titles of the books. I was good to go. As I dressed for the party, I decided to leave my glasses at home. I could see better with the goggles, and my driver's license just says corrective lenses, which should apply to goggles. Driving up the on-ramp, I was a little nervous. It's been a long time since I've driven on a freeway. I didn't need to worry. I merged smoothly, managed all the transitions between freeways easily, reacted promptly and properly when someone cut in front of me and then hit the brakes. I was driving better and enjoying it more than I ever had in my life. The party itself was everything I dreamed. The mansion where it was held was gorgeous. The decorations, refreshments, and costumes were wonderful. People were friendly. I actually met Harrison Ford, Meryl Streep, and Russell Crowe. Russell and I even had a nice long talk about Australia. I loved it. It was a wonderful evening. The drive home was even more fun than the earlier one. Traffic was lighter, so there were stretches where I could put the pedal to the metal. And I could see far enough ahead that whenever I spotted brake lights, an accident, or a highway patrol vehicle, I had plenty of time to adjust my speed accordingly. When I got home, I decided to leave the goggles in the car as my official driving glasses. Now I realized that the suit apparently had something to do with my newfound driving skills, but that was no problem. It fits so snugly, I can wear it in my regular clothes and it doesn't even show. See? So now, whenever I have a free day, I go out for a nice long drive. I especially like to drive up Highway 5 until I reach the section where the speed limit is 75. If that's all you're driving, you better stay in the slow lane. I am having a blast. So now you know why Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. But maybe you're wondering about Memorial Day? Indy 500, here I come.